Everyone. It's been a while. Thank you so much for your patience. If you're someone who likes to watch these videos and you've been wondering where I went, I had some health stuff going on. I'm just feeling better and more like myself. And so I thought I would make a couple little oracle card readings for us. This one that I'm doing now is Messages from Your Angels. So it's from Doreen Virtue's deck, Love and Light. This is very angel inspired cards. You'll notice on the bottom of each card is a Bible verse. I won't be reading that unless I feel called to. But please don't take this as something that needs to be religious or is religious. It's not that way for me. I really feel it's all connected to oneness. I think it's all connected to the same thing. I think that thing is really unnameable and has also many names by humans, by people. So that's what this is for me. This is not like a Christian based reading or anything like that. But I do feel there's a lot of angels in these cards, and you'll see in some of the pulls today, it's very angel-esque. Couple housekeeping. One, I'll be doing a mediumship training most likely later this summer. So if that interests you in learning how to do readings, for mediumship, keep your eyes posted on my newsletter, socials, website, things like that. I'll also in lieu of doing a summer solstice event, I'm gonna do a the Lanasa event August 1st, and I'll do both in-person one and I'll also do an online one. So if you want to honor, it's the first harvest is what that holiday is about. If you want to honor first harvest, if you want to take time to slow down, if you want to connect with other women, with other people, and just like have a nice healing circle, I highly recommend you come. Those are some of my favorite events. I think they're so beautiful, and oh, the space just is really lovely. We have great people who always show up, and I find it to be really supportive and really healing, regardless of what season of life you're in right now. That is a space where I feel you can really express yourself and be met with a lot of love and community. So, highly recommend coming to that. I think those are my big announcements right now. I'm going to jump into the reading. So, we have three different pulls today, and I'm going to mix up how I say which pull is which because I feel sometimes our brains, go ahead. So we have a green, a blue, and a yellow pull. Go ahead and ask yourself what color you need. We're going to start with the green, we're going to move to the blue, and then we're going to go to the yellow. So, starting with my blues, greens, and yellows, feel free to jump ahead. I'll see you. Your card says face your future with boldness and strength. Here we are. We have a lovely angel. I apologize for any glare. And in this card, the angel is running through the water. She's coming from like a darker part of the water and she's moving more towards the shore where it feels like there is more light. Maybe the sun is rising or setting. Above her is, it's almost just like an archway made of water. She also has this rainbow that is above her as well. It's really beautiful. And what I feel though with this card though is that there's been some hard times. Like things have been a little tough. They've been a bit rocky. And things might be feeling a bit scary or daunting to you right now. I think that's why the text of this card is very much like face your future, because it's not a card that's saying like, we need to dwell on the past or even like we need to sit in the now with our fear and our anxiety. I really feel it saying like, no, no, like look ahead, be brave, and know you can do this. I will say all of the reads today, all of these cards, because we're really pulling from an angel deck, these are all meant to be very supportive, uplifting messages from your guides, from your angels. They are cards designed to like help you out. And I feel this first message for my greens is like it's gonna be okay. I know things have been difficult. I know things have been hard, But I want you to have faith and believe and keep moving forward. Like, don't stop. Don't just lay down in the road here. One small task at a time to set yourself up to succeed. Even if, like, in the now you don't see what is clicking when it's working, trust that it's going to, and take a step forward for yourself every day. Like one small step forward to whatever that goal is or however you want to feel. So if you're in an emotionally low place right now or moving through some things that you don't necessarily want to be feeling, can you make one small step today to walk towards how you would like to feel? For some of you, this feels like literal movement, like maybe literally going on a walk. And for others, it might be a journaling exercise. It might be listening to a meditation or a hypno recording or just something to kind of help shake you out of the rut. It doesn't mean tomorrow you need to feel instantly better, but I do feel like this is saying, let's begin. Like, let's begin to keep moving forward. Let's not stay stuck and down. I will read the scripture for those that it, speaks to. As soon as I pray, you answer me. You encourage me by giving me strength. And this is Psalm 138:3. I really even feel from that, it's a reminder to ask our guides for help, to ask our angels for help, to ask our spiritual team for help, to ask our human team for help, to ask your people for support. People don't know what they don't know. Your friends don't know what they don't know. And sometimes they just need you to tell them how you would like for them to show up, how you would like for them to help you, things like that. So don't be afraid to like give some clear direction and notice that you're going to receive support and that's going to help you instantly feel better. For my greens, let me know how you're feeling. Let me know how this resonates. One small baby step, keep moving forward. It's going to be okay. Right, my blue people. Are you green? You're my blues. You're my blues. We have express yourself through creativity. I really wish the glare was not so intense. Alas, it is. But you can see there is a woman and she is weaving, and there's a moon behind her. It looks like there's a cherry blossom tree above her. It's very beautiful. Um, I feel from this, these cards are nice and they're quite direct, but it's time to create. You need to create. And more importantly, you're using your creativity to express yourself. So, whatever is feeling stuck or trapped emotionally, or where you're at in this stage, using art as a means to have it leave the body and let it move through you. This could be drawing, it could be painting, it could be pottery, it could be dancing, it could be singing. There's no right or wrong on how you express yourself and how you create, but I do feel it's important that you do this. I really believe as humans, we're meant to create art. I think that is like inherent to us. I think that is really like and like part of our experience and part of what is so important about this human experience and about the human condition is that we're able to make art to express ourselves. And if you're feeling stuck, if you're feeling blocked, if you're like, I don't even know where to begin, I don't see myself as artistic, I would encourage you to go to an art museum. I would encourage you to like get out of the house. I would encourage you to do a workshop or go to a class. I feel so many communities do a lot of cool pop-up events of, come learn this skill with us, come try this medium out. And that's what I feel you need. I feel you need to like break free and have fun and have some play there. You could even seeing some of you just like taking paper and like painting at your table, and maybe you're using finger paint, even like if you have, especially what is that, like butcher's paper or that paper that's really big and you can just roll it out. I'm feeling to be fun and messy with this, and for some of you creativity is also cooking. So know that it doesn't mean you have to do it a certain way, but I feel a lot of energy wanting to come out. And this doesn't need to be bad or painful or sad. I think sometimes we associate art with like the tortured artist, and now you need to go write sad poetry, but I think it can also be an expression of love. And you might have a lot of love for someone right now, and that you want to have come through by making them something, whether it's like a homemade batch of cookies or a delicious meal or a card, right? Like you can create to express these positive things you might be feeling in your life as well right now. You might have bigger projects or things you're going on, and you can take this as an opportunity to slow down and see, like, where can I create more here? Where can I put my own personal touch? What part of this can I do myself so that I get the fun and play of creating? I'm thinking about that for my own wedding right now, and there's opportunities I have within it to be really creative, whether that means like I'm working with someone else on a creative project, or I'm doing it myself, or I'm looking and seeing inspiration from other people. So as you do that, I want to insert the caveat of don't compare yourself as you're creating. Let yourself be inspired. Let yourself get excited by seeing other people's work and seeing it's possible, but don't feel like that's the bar and that yours needs to measure up to that. Yours is going to be your own unique thing, and you don't need to worry about it being judged. Like, especially for my perfectionist folks, I don't want you grading yourself as you do this. I just want you creating for the sake of like creation and expression and joy or grief or whatever needs to move through you. Like, let yourself pour into it and see how you feel after. Let me know what you're creating for my second polls. I'm really curious, and you're my blues. I'm really curious what's wanting to come out of you right now, what's asking to come up, and I love getting updates on what that is. So keep me posted. Last, but certainly never least, my yellows. We have this beautiful card. So it's an angel, and it says give peace a chance. And she's got these doves flying around her. It's a giant window behind her, and it's almost like she's standing on glass or some kind of surface that's really reflecting that sky in the window behind her. I don't know why, but this reminds me of an airport or a hospital where she's waiting, and she's in white and she's holding like white lilies, and she has a halo around her, which is interesting because that's kind of like wedding-esque too. But I think what I'm actually feeling though with this, when it says give peace a chance and I see her, is finding some forgiveness with something painful that has happened. That's one part of this for some of you. The other part just feels like there has been some deep mental or emotional pain. And I feel this card coming in to offer you respite and be like, hey, like take a breath, take a moment, take care of yourself, slow down. And I feel the angels really in this card holding you so tenderly with so much love. And I can feel somewhere in the body just this exhaustion of you and this tiredness and just this like it can't go on like this anymore. Like some way about how it's been doing, it cannot keep going like this. And I feel for the sake of your own sanity, it's like you adapt a new mindset or a new way of looking things, or even just a complete openness to surrender and let go, because like whatever is prior is not working. And this card, this imagery, it feels like limbo to me. It feels like we're in between two states, but it also feels very freeing. Feels like on the other side of this is a lot of peace, is a lot of freedom. But in the now, or right prior to this pull, it feels like something has been like eating at you or bothering you. And this might be a particular person or relationship or situation. Like it feels kind of pointed to me. It doesn't feel general necessarily. It feels like, no, no, like there's a person situation, and like I need to let go. I need to have peace with this. I need to have some trust. I need to have some surrender. And I need to offer peace. Maybe I need to give them the benefit of the doubt, or maybe I need to close that chapter with them with love. And I just feel letting go. And for some of you, this might be a letting go of someone in your life or a relationship in your life, but it also could just be how you're viewing that situation or what happened, because it feels the way it was being viewed. It's not it's not feeling good. It's feeling really hard to me. I will say forgiveness is tricky and it's hard, and there are some people in this lifetime you might never forgive. And I don't even know that you need to or have to. I know some of the spiritual teachings really harp on that, but I just don't feel it's okay to ever tell anyone what they need to or must forgive, because there are some things that can happen to us that I don't know deserve forgiveness. And I don't know that we ever have to come to that. I might change that, how I feel about that as I age. But right now, I don't have a strong take on it. And I think we can each only decide that for ourselves and the situation we've been in. I am a big believer in, if we're able to forgive, that we try not to forget. And so there are people, even within my own life, who I may have peace with and I may have found peace with, but I've not forgotten what they did to me or what they did to my loved ones. And so for that reason, I will choose to like not be in their lives. I will choose not to incorporate them or be a part of things that they have going on. And it's not because I have hostility, it's because of what happened is not okay. It's not okay within me. And I can love myself better by not going to be around that person, and I can find more peace by not interacting with them. I feel that for you, this is a good card to call in your guides, ask for help, because I think getting to this place of forgiveness and peace, sometimes it takes like an energy bigger than us to arrive there. And that doesn't mean giving away your power. I think it's actually like letting spirit, letting the universe into you and like letting and allowing it to open your heart, allowing it to help you soften. Because some feelings and some pain that we go through, it's too heavy and too hard to hold on our own. And so I do feel like this letting go, and by that I mean like giving over our pain to a bigger power so that it can hold that power and or so that it can hold that pain, and offer us that strength. The scripture mentioned on this card, I am leaving you with a gift, a peace of mind and heart, and the peace I give is a gift the world cannot give. And that is John 14:27. This really is an extension, I feel, from your guides, spirit, source, angels, to take peace from them, to take that love, to borrow their strength if you don't feel you have it yourself for whatever that you are navigating and moving through. I'm sending you so much love, my yellows. I mean, I'm always sending all of you love, but I'm really sending my yellows because this is like a very powerful card and it's a big card, and it makes me really think that what you're navigating and going through is vast and big and maybe complicated and heavy and nuanced and all the things. So I'm sending you a lot of love. Keep me updated. Let me know if there's anything you need. But thanks for joining me, all three of you today. I'm sending you so much love, and your guides and angels most certainly are too.